Welcome to our extra special VIP bonus for our loyal podcast listeners on the Be Real Show, episode number 248, sponsored by today, Lyncrest Media Group. You want more leads? You in the mortgage business? Now's the time, folks. Check it out.
Welcome to the Be Real Show with Travis Too Tall and Huff, where we talk about life, dreams, social media, and business.
Hello, and welcome to the Be Real Show with Travis Too Tall and Huff. Folks, you know your boy's fired up, pumped up more than ever, but during these times of craziness and wildness and the craziness we're going through, obviously, in the world of 2020, more than ever, we need leads, folks. And so after this show, I hope that you're going to be thinking, dang, this is a really cool guy. Not only the business he's built, but also like, how can I find new ways of getting leads? Maybe there's some simple tips and tricks that he can give us. Maybe some of us can maybe use his business services specifically, but so excited to bring you guys our featured guest, Alex Machuca. Alex, are you ready to be real?
I'm ready.
Let's go, buddy. This dude has built an incredible business, most importantly, a mortgage lead generation business specifically. And he has a thing on his LinkedIn that says, folks, you can get you 30 appointments guaranteed, specifically amazing offer, obviously, or money back, which is really cool. And you've built something specifically for a lot of different businesses, but really helping people with a full service advertising, lead generation. I know it started kind of helping with the mortgage brokers, but maybe the business has evolved. So folks, very pumped to bring you our guest today. Lyncrest Media is his business. But how's your day going today, Alex?
Not bad. How about you?
Hey man, it's Friday. Like I say, every day is Friday in the world of entrepreneurship, at least in my world of social media, because we got to work every day. So, you know, the thing doesn't stop. There could be a negative post. There could be something that happens that you need to help the community. We're going through the creek fire out here in Central California. Different things are going on for the businesses out here trying to help out the community. So you got to be helping pivot fast, and you can't get it done on Monday. It's got to get done today. So that's why I always say every day is Friday, especially in the digital world that we live in. But tell us a little bit about your fascination, obviously, with getting people leads, helping them get leads, helping fill that funnel, and helping them obviously make some money, man.
Yeah, are you talking about when it all got started?
When it all got started, man. Yeah, tell us the story.
So I was partner in a company called Tacotopia.
Okay.
So Tacotopia was a pop-up exhibit, very similar to the Museum of Ice Cream. You might have heard.
Okay, yes.
Heard that, right? So that is my journey. That is where my journey into digital marketing and Facebook ads got started. Gotcha. Because we had to sell tickets online. That was a big part of the company. So originally, you know, the way I got started in that as an entrepreneur, I used to own a staffing company. That was my first ever business venture as an entrepreneur. Then I went to, I guess my friend had a successful pop-up exhibit called The Art of Ice Cream in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh, wow.
And they were looking to start a different concept called Tacotopia. So they were looking for about a $250,000 investment for 25% equity in their company. So they had originally asked me to invest, and I was like, I don't really have $250,000 laying around to invest with you guys, but I might be able to find somebody who does. And they were like, well, if you find somebody who does, we'll give that person 25% and we'll give you 10%. So, you know, I was obviously interested. I found an investor. He kind of got cold feet. But at that point, I figured, you know what, kind of got discouraged a little bit because I thought I had the deal in the bag, and I thought it was 10%.
Yeah, 10%, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. So, anyways, he got cold feet. But I realized, you know, this is a unique marketing opportunity for brands because it's an event, it's indoors, so you have a captive audience, and it's a pop-up exhibit. So a pop-up exhibit is literally built for millennials. Millennials go in there to take pictures for Instagram, and we know millennials love to share. Totally. So I thought, you know, this is a great marketing opportunity for brands because they could go viral potentially by being in the background of these photos that kids are going into taking. We could potentially take these brands and put them in a viral explosion. Everybody who comes through our doors is automatically a brand ambassador for your brand. So I cold called Pepsi and I cold called Cholula, and I closed each of them in 3 calls, got them to give me the $250,000 and kept the 25% equity for myself.
No shit.
So that's how I got involved in Tacotopia. Eventually, Gary Vaynerchuk had some interest in it. So he was, we ran a test with him. Obviously, it didn't work out with the pandemic. And to be honest, I don't think the concept was as good as we thought.
Right.
But I was this close to being a partner with him, which was pretty cool. And that is what got me into digital marketing and Facebook ads, because I needed to understand how we were selling these tickets,
Right.
what our target audience is, and all that good stuff. So at the beginning of the pandemic, obviously all businesses were failing. And I thought, I could take my skills that I've learned and just translate them to a digital marketing service. I thought originally I was just doing it for extra money. Like, hey, I'd be happy making, 10 grand a month.
Of course.
But here we are, 3 months later, we're at about 50K a month.
Jesus Christ.
And, hopefully
salesman, bottom line, folks. I mean, you got to to get 50K a month, folks, you got to be working. You know what I mean? Or something's working for you. So tell us your strategies on how you're getting to 50K a month. I mean, that's pretty amazing in 3 months.
So, one of the things that I thought I did well was, and I struggled with this at the beginning, because it's tough when you're building something that's your baby, right? So you typically tend to be a micromanager, right, and you want your hands in everything because you think that you're the only person that could do it right. What I made a habit of doing was every single tedious task that I had, regardless of how big or how small it was, right, I would do a screen share and I would talk myself and explain exactly what I'm doing in that task. And what I was able to do is I was able to multiply myself and hire people and train them very easily because I had everything recorded. So any task that needed to be done that I needed them to do, it was already recorded. Yep. And they would be able to just look at the video and do it alongside the video while they learn. And then eventually, they don't need the video at all. But
it's the future, folks. This is what every single person listening to this show that owns a business or wants to start a business or wants to scale your business, he's giving you guys the blueprint. This is one of the things that has worked so successfully for us over the 11 years in our business. My man Alex is exactly what you do. It's like screen share. I'm going to be doing some later this afternoon with some new things that we're doing to teach a new team member and also new ventures. Because like you said, once you have the video, you're done.
Exactly.
You send it to the next team member. Hey, you hire someone else. Hey, no problem. Watch these series of videos. This is what you're going to do. Unless the tasks change, or like sometimes in our platforms, Facebook and things, kind of the format and things, change quite often as far as where's the messenger tab and where's this. And in that case, we might have to update it. But in most cases, a lot of things don't change, right, Alex? So it's like, why not screen share this, record it, and then be able to have, scalability to your training?
Exactly. And I tell people all the time, just record everything, I'm all about the automation, all about putting the systems in place. I made sure to have systems in place before I started to scale. So, I remember I got my first sale with my company. That guy has since upgraded 2 times. He's paying us about 10K a month.
Bam!
Just sent him a signed Jimmy Garoppolo jersey. He's a big 49ers fan.
Oh, well, bam. There we go. Jimmy G's in the house. Jimmy G. Hey.
Oh, wow. Are you a card collector?
I'm a card collector, man. Yeah, I'm a card collector too, brother.
Oh, shit. It's in the other room, but I have quite the collection.
Yeah, I love it, dude. Absolutely. I mean, I've collected these autographs over my time. I'd send them these autographs in the mail when I was a kid. I'd send them a letter and ask for an autograph back. And so I'd, Brett Favre and Joe Namath.
Oh my God. And they
legends, bro. Legends behind us. Tiger Woods, just legends.
Wow.
These are just, a lot of them have my own name on it though. So I can't really sell them some of them, don't. And so I have kind of sold them on eBay over time. And obviously with PSA, maybe, getting them graded and stuff, but
yeah, a
lot of them are just personal to me. But then, about 6 months ago, I started looking at my own old baseball cards and saying, hey man, there's some value here, and let's get these things graded. And I still got a bunch in grading right now because obviously PSA and all these companies are backed up. But this is
I heard they're backed up like 4 months or something like that.
They're backed up. Yeah, they're just backed up. So I've just kind of had fun with it. a little different types of investment. As you guys know, if you guys have listened to the show a long time, I've always say, hey, you got to have fun things to invest into as well. And not just be putting it only in your business. And it is a lot of fun. Plus you're watching these players and during the pandemic, why not? So
yeah, I'm eyeing that Luka Doncic one, man.
Yeah. I wish I told my dad, I said, because we always talk about stocks.
It's going to go down.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I mean, I was telling him like 2 years ago, you could have been buying these guys PSA 10 cards for $150 out the door. Give me 100 of them. And that would have been probably $300,000 worth right now on the low end, maybe, and so you could have been putting, $15,000, $20,000 could be 300 grand. And I was just trying to explain to him he was trying to understand the difference, folks, between gold and sports cards is that it's a player. So it's unlike gold, which is like the whole industry. Gold's kind of a standard rate. There's not really a player in gold that goes bigger. It's when you invest in the right player and he goes big, like we just you get from 150 to $3,000 to $6,000 a card.
Right. Luka wins a game 7. That card goes up freaking $5,000.
Exactly. Yeah. And so it's just a fascinating thing. Unlike a gold asset or other commodities where it's just kind of standard and kind of boring too. So it kind of gives that stock flair, and that if you pick the right stock, you might have a real big win, and same thing with the sports. So a little off topic, but still relevant, folks, because it's another idea, another way of basically maybe possibly making a little money from either your own collection or possibly just another, it's a relevant thing right now. It's very relevant. Definitely. And thanks to Gary Vee and people like that, they're just lifting the whole industry up. And I say it's going to be scary when all the rappers and all these people that have lots of cash get into it, because they can buy up everything. I mean, these people that got real money, they could buy, a billionaire can buy a few $100 million worth of cards like nothing and suck up all the cards that are good within a few strokes of his pen and be on to the next thing. Like Jeff Bezos could be sucking cards out of he could be sucking every good card out and then make that money back tomorrow. So, and then all of a sudden that card's gone, it's in his vault, so if people like that get into it, it's going to get scary as far as where the values could go. And you might as well start now, so a little off talking, but it's very, very interesting to how you've built your business, man, because it's so important. Folks, anyone listening, please, any task that's automated or, that can be automated that's holding you back, try to make a video, man, and put that thing on there so that you can scale. So then tell us about now